Welcome to our tutorial for DrivenCRM bulk email marketing.
We'll start by logging into the CRM using your assigned user credentials. For this tutorial, we're going to start by creating a brand new marketing campaign in the CRM. At the top left of the screen is what we call the hamburger menu. Select this when you want to add a new record into the CRM. Under the new/create option, we'll need to select more options, since adding a marketing campaign isn't as common as other types of CRM records. Look for the new marketing campaign option on the screen and select it. Note that the options on the screen may differ for you based on your security settings. The screen now displays the available fields to create a new marketing campaign. The type field is manager-defined and is used to organize your campaigns on your dashboards. More importantly, you'll enter a detailed description that describes your new campaign. The date range fields can be left blank if the campaign does not have an expiration date, or specify the desired date range you prefer. And finally, the optional budget and comments fields can be specified to help with reporting later. We'll use the green check mark to save our changes. Remember to always use the green check mark or the red X to save or cancel in the CRM screens. Now that we have created our new campaign, several more options are available to us. In the CRM, marketing campaigns are used as a way to group sales leads and CRM contacts. We can then transmit bulk emails to our campaign contacts. And finally, we also have the option to set promotional pricing as well. You'll notice we have 0 contacts in our campaign. The easiest way to add contacts into our campaign is by using the Excel importer. You'll need to make sure your spreadsheet matches the sample spreadsheet you can download from here. Make sure you leave all the columns in the spreadsheet. However, the only required columns that need to have data are at least the contact's last name or their email address. The other columns can be filled in if you have the information or can be left blank, but leave the column in the spreadsheet even if it is blank. Take the time to review the data for accuracy and formatting, since this data will be bulk imported into the CRM. Next, select your file and use the green check mark to begin. The CRM will present you with a few options related to the import. We'll need to tell the CRM to link these sales leads to our new campaign by selecting the option to link and choosing it from the list. Finally, we can choose to update or merge information related to the sales lead records. If or when a sales lead already exists in the CRM, this selection tells the CRM how you would like to update the record. We'll use the green check mark to complete the import. It usually doesn't take very long. Then you can review the results and close the window to continue. We'll use the hamburger menu at the top left and choose the option to save our campaign. Or you can use the refresh icon at the top right. You'll see we have our new sales leads linked as indicated by the number 3 under the lead memberships, which matches the number of sales leads from our Excel file. To view the details of the sales leads, we'll use the hamburger menu at the top left and we'll choose the option, Manage Membership. From here, we can see the details of our linked sales leads. In the CRM, unqualified sales leads are separated from established CRM customers and contacts, and a marketing campaign can contain a mix of both. The selector for contact type lets you switch between the 2 categories of contacts linked to the campaign. You can also search for an existing CRM contact email and directly add them to the campaign easily from here. Use the contact type selector to move between the 2 types of marketing contacts. Use the options to remove contacts or disable sending. The disable send option will prohibit the CRM from sending a bulk email to the selected contact, but will still leave them as part of the campaign. You can also use the option to remove them from the campaign, and the view option will display the CRM contact record for the selection. This is helpful if you don't remember the details of the contact and want to make sure they belong in the campaign. The disable send will toggle between disable and enable for the selected contact. I'll also mention that choosing the remove option on a sales lead or CRM contact does not physically delete the contact. It only removes them from the campaign. To summarize, Sales leads and CRM contacts are members of campaigns, and you'll use Manage Membership and the Excel import to add and remove the members of the campaign. You can repeat the Excel import to add additional members to the campaign at any time. Once your campaign members have been configured, you are ready to move on to configuring the campaign to send. Now for the fun part. By moving the automatic send option to enabled, the CRM adds additional settings to the campaign setup screen. Automatic report memberships allows you to take an existing CRM report, and any contact appearing in the report will automatically be joined into the campaign during send. Broadcast mode will send to all members by default, or specific members only sends to enabled contacts like we discussed previously. Trigger mode lets you set a time delay before sending to new members as they join the campaign. Since campaigns can be left running indefinitely, newly joined members will receive the email as they join, unless you have set up a desired delay. And chain campaign can be configured to automatically join the contact to another campaign after sending from this campaign. Next, we're going to configure the email message parameters, starting with the message subject as we want it to appear in the contact's email inbox. You'll need to configure each of the message options such as the name, the email address, and the start date and time that you want the system to start transmitting the message, noting that you can set this campaign to run in the future if you like. For safety reasons, the system requires that you send a test message to yourself to ensure everything appears as you expect. Enter the email address that will receive the test message, which can be a personal email address if you like. We'll use the hamburger menu to save our changes before we continue on. Notice the alert message telling us we cannot send the campaign until we have sent our test message. But first we're ready to design the content of the email message body. To do that, we're going to press the button that is labeled Content Designer. The Content Designer is an HTML editor that we will use for the design of the body of the email message. The message editor starts off as a blank slate. However, your system administrator may have pre-designed templates you can choose from to pre-populate the message body. When selecting a template, any existing content will be overwritten, and the body of the message will populate with the selected template message. You can then begin your design and customization of the message, including selecting from any of the mail merge fields from the drop-down at the top left. All of the common merge fields such as company name, contact name, and related information is available. The content editor gives you complete control over your color, font, layout, and other related style options. Buttons at the top of the editor are available for hyperlinks, such as links to your shopping cart, social media, and so forth. You can take your time designing your perfect message. However, we recommend that you be conservative with your formatting to reduce the chance of spam detection and keep your deliverability level high. For convenience, the content editor has a product insert option. From here, you can search your CRM item list and insert product-related HTML directly into the content editor. The inserted content will default to the part number, item description, and an available photo if it has been specified in your item setup. You can then customize the product information as you like, including adding links, changing descriptions and fonts, and so forth. You can repeat this process as you like to add additional products, including adding direct links to purchasing the products on your website. For that part, you'll need the direct URL link of your e-commerce product, which you would specify as the URL as shown here in the hyperlink dialog. I'll just type a made-up example here to demonstrate. However, of course, you will need your actual product link to be specified here instead. Okay, we're ready to save our content and move on to the sending of our message. You can press the Open Content Designer button again to double-check our outgoing message to make sure everything looks the way we like. We can see that everything looks good, and I think we're ready to take the next step. The next step is to tell the system we are ready to receive our test email message. So we'll switch the Ready to Test option to Yes, send test message after saving, and we'll save our campaign using the green checkmark. Head over and check your email and look the message over for accuracy. We'll see our campaign now indicates the test message was sent and broadcast is enabled. If it looks good, move the Ready to Broadcast option to Yes. But before we do that, I'll take a minute here to discuss promotional pricing options for campaigns. For this marketing campaign, we can configure special pricing based on product categories, or specify unique pricing for individual products. When promotional pricing is configured for a campaign, and the CRM customer is a member of the campaign will automatically be selected when a sales rep creates a quote, which will then automatically use the product pricing we indicated in this step. To summarize, promotional pricing can be combined with the bulk email marketing feature. When everything is set up, move the Ready to Broadcast option to Yes. Then use the green check mark to save the campaign, and it will begin sending on the date and time we specified. Here is the email message that has arrived in the contact's inbox. The CRM will automatically track undeliverable messages, opt-out requests, and click tracking in the contact profile. You can also include a subscribe link in the message. You can check out our online documentation for information. The last thing we'll review is how to manually join a contact into an existing marketing campaign. I'll begin by manually creating a new sales lead in the CRM. I want to mention that you'll see two different campaign-related fields on the screen. The field called Originating Promotion lets you choose the campaign that generated this contact and should never change. The field called Current Promotion lets you choose the campaign for the contact that will flow to the customer's quotes and orders automatically. Once we finish entering the contact details, the CRM will display the contact profile window. This is the same window if you had done a search or if you have selected a contact from your dashboard. Scrolling down towards the bottom will show you a count in the promos area of how many campaigns this contact is currently linked to. You can see it indicates no campaigns are linked, so we'll need to use the top left hamburger menu and look for option that says Marketing and Promotions. A CRM contact can be linked to an unlimited number of campaigns at the same time, so a window will appear that will allow us to choose which campaigns to link our selected contact to. Make the appropriate selections and use the green checkmark to save the selections. You can see now that the screen has updated that our contact is linked to our desired campaign. You can repeat this process to remove a contact from a campaign. Simply enter Marketing and Promotions and select the campaign to remove. This concludes our tutorial on DrivenCRM email marketing and campaign setup and management. Thanks for watching, and happy marketing!
For more helpful videos, visit our website at www.notia.com.